Hi everybody, it's me, Jessica Lahore, and it's been one of those days. I'm so excited. I've been trying to get this video together because this is for the nomination process for the Diva Awards, the Drag Initiative and Variety Awards for all of Colorado. And yeah, so pay attention to this video. It's going to be a good outline. I'm going to make it as short and sweet and to the point as I possibly can so that you all have the information up front and that there's some accountability and there's some consistency and stuff like that. So, this video is all about the nomination process, just so that you know the nomination categories, and right now there are quite a few just really awesome categories. I think when I counted last there's like 25 or 30 different categories. So get excited. You think it might be a long show, but it will not be a long show. But anyway, those will be announced. All the categories will be announced next week. Voting officially starts for nominations and stuff like that the first week of November. Okay, so the Diva Awards are going to go from 2017 October to 2018 October. So from that year, those 12 months, that is when you can nominate different things from that period to this period. Okay, so try to think within that time frame. Okay, nominations and awards will range from the venue to different styles of performance to our staff and management to some of our icon awards, different styles of shows, promotions, photographers, designers, dancers, everything like that. Those are going to be different things that you can expect to see from the different categories next week. How nominations are going to work starting the first week of November. Each award or multiple awards will get a week's time of voting and nomination online. So if you've not added yourself to that Facebook group, the Divas group, make sure to find it, add your friends, add your fans, add anybody who you'd like, because that is where all of the voting is going to take place. At the beginning of the week, I will announce what award is going to be up there, and it'll have a banner with the award title, and it will have a description mixed with requirements for how you can be nominated for that award. So, for example, okay, just really quick, maybe this award is for the best flyer of the year, okay, best show promotion. Maybe the requirement is that it has to be specifically a drag show. Now, I'm not saying that's how it's going to be, because you'll understand that you'll understand that when we get to that in the first week of November. However, each award is going to have the title, it'll say a little description about it, and it might have a couple lists and requirements for each of the categories so that you know and you can better nominate other people. It's going to be a poll system, so I will kickstart most likely each of the categories with who I would like to nominate. Anybody can be nominated that fits the criteria of that award. If you want to nominate yourself, if you want to ask somebody to nominate you, if somebody nominates you just by chance, that's great. It's going to be put on a Facebook poll system underneath that award. And if you don't see your name or if you don't see anything like that, all you have to do is add it in. Anybody can add in the awards. Now, if you are going to choose to put some kind of smartass answer or some smartass whatever, I just will delete it as the administrator. That's really easy. If I see that there are multiple people on there, like if you're on there multiple times, I'll delete the lesser of the two. So make sure to look at all of the people listed or all of the items listed before you add in or jump in and add in who you'd like to see, okay? This way it keeps it a little bit fair. Everyone gets one vote per Facebook account. If you technically have both your boy and your drag page on there, technically that's going to be it. I don't know everybody in and out of drag, and I don't know everything like that, so if you're on the awards and you're both, then I guess you technically can do that. You can invite your fans, invite your friends, anybody that you'd like to. Also, you'll have the ability to use that banner to put on your own Facebook to promote yourself. So if you're really gung-ho about a certain award that you would really like to win, promote yourself, tag people, make sure people are seeing that you're interested in winning that. Made a little list of things so I didn't forget. For any awards, so I've got a lot of questions about, well, hey, I moved out of state, or I used to live in Colorado, and so on and so forth. How I've decided this is that if you lived from October to this October, if you've lived in the state of Colorado for at least 6 months, okay, then you are eligible to win any of the awards. Not performing, if you have been in the state of Colorado for at least 6 months within this year, this time frame, okay, so October to this moment, October of last year to this moment, you are eligible for any of these awards, okay? Now, if there's any certain circumstances or any kind of issues or anything like that, or you'd like to ask further questions about that, just hit me up a message, or hit me up with a message, and we can talk about it further. However, that is going to be the baseline if you're concerned about that. So if you moved out of state in this last year, but you were still involved in drag within the last year here in Colorado, or just any kind of initiatives, you're still eligible to be put up for that award, okay? And that goes for bartenders or go-go's or anything like that as well. So yeah, if you're out of state, it still works. These types of awards are going to be geared toward queer people, performances, venues, organizations, etc. So anybody that is a queer-oriented person, and there's going to be an award for ally, fan, things like that, make sure that those people are going to be, don't just like nominate your random friends and family that have nothing to do with Colorado drag or initiatives or anything like that. That's great. There will be, so each category will have a different number of nominations needed, okay? So if I say for the show promotion, show flyer, I'm only taking the top 4 nominations, okay? How you would submit you'd still do your voting when voting ends, so you'd still submit your poll, your vote toward each nomination. When voting ends, after that week's time for that award, I will take the top 4 nominations that go to the physical, actual voting for the day of the event. Okay, those 4 nominations then go forward, and you can be the winner of those 4. Okay, so it kind of breaks it down from a bigger pool to a smaller pool, and then to the actual winner. And I will tell you with each category, again, on that banner, how many I'm going to be asking for. Let's see, just going down here, each one will have categories. Great. So if you're an individual that is nominated for multiple awards, which has the potential to happen, anybody, again, is up and willing to be nominated for things, you have a maximum of 5 awards that you as an individual can be nominated for. Now, if your show flyer gets nominated, that's separate. If your venue that you work at gets nominated, that's separate. Now, this is what I mean. So if there's a comedic, if there's a dancer, lip syncer, whatever the categories are when they announce that you understand, and you're nominated for 6 of them, I'm going to ask you as an individual what 5 you would like to be nominated for. Okay, which ones do you feel most confident in? That allows for a little bit more variety of winners. It allows for which ones you feel like you actually fit into. If you got nominated for everything, but you actually fit into these categories more, and you have better chances. It also helps for people not to monopolize winning the awards, or to just use a fan base or anything like that to help with their win for everything, for every category. So that'll be something that everybody should be aware of. 5 total nominations. If you have more than that, then you are going to be asked to go down to 5. Let's see here. Again, I want to reiterate that you want to add yourself or have people add you, or add the people that you would like to see be nominated for these categories. Promote yourself. These start the first week of November. And all the categories will be released this next week, so that you can kind of start thinking about who you'd like to see win each of these categories. I'm just going to say right now, I will remove you from the group if there's any kind of bullying, or like any kind of nasty comments or condescending comments or anything like that in the group that is there. I will just remove you from the group and delete the comments. We're not dealing with it. We're not arguing. If there's any personal issues, message me directly, and we can address those or handle those separately. However, just keep it kind of like a peaceful voting system. If you're going to promote yourself outside of that group. Not inside of that group, because I know I'm going to get 1,000 posts that are going to be pending that I have to approve, and it's just promote outside of that group, vote, and nominate inside of that group, if that makes sense. A lot of people have been asking me about volunteering and performing for the show. If you are extremely interested in volunteering and extremely interested in performing, message me privately. Know that you will still have to buy your ticket. Everybody is purchasing a ticket except for a very select few people that are going to be special guests for the event. So make sure that you are purchasing your ticket. You have 13 days to purchase your tickets before they go up in price. So get them now before they increase. Okay, they will be going up after the 28th of October. Let's see here. If you're interested in presenting an award, you can also send me a message. There will be a separate process for that. As of right now, the only way that we are going to have voting work so that there's physical evidence is that you must attend the event the day of. You must attend the Divas Awards to put your final vote in for the official winner of that category. As of right now, that is going to be the only method of voting. It allows me to have physical evidence. It allows us to have an on-the-spot thing and a group of people counting tallies and votes, and it helps with a lot of accountability so that people aren't coming at me thinking that it's rigged. However, I have already gotten some concerns about that being the only option if you cannot make the date, and know that there is a thought about what other system I'd like to go with for nominating or for voting if you're not able to make it the day of the event. But that will come with more information. If you have any other questions, know that I'm really excited. Just reach out to me if you want to be involved. Now that we're moving into the next few stages of it, get ready. There will be photographers and special guests, and it's going to be a really, really great time. I want everyone to have this be the red carpet experience for drag and for just us as a community to come together and have a good time and drink and eat, which is part of the ticket price. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody. Happy voting nominations!